Hi, hope everybody's having an awesome day today so far. What I was gonna just talk about a little bit today is something that just happened with one of my wife's friends. And this just proves to you that this system and the people in charge look at you as cattle, and that's it. So if you think they care about you, think again. So all of the hospitals over here, everything's like merging together. It was separate, two separately owned hospitals over here. Well, now it's all being bought up, and they're redoing everything and changing all the policies at the hospitals and all of this stuff. So, but check this out. Now, my wife's friend went to the White Coat the other day, because people, they got to run to the White Coats, because they're there to save you and to protect you and to make you healthy, right? And so you go there, sitting in the room with the White Coat, going over whatever, and the lights went out in the room. And then they came back on in a little bit, and my wife's friend asked the doctor, the White Coat, really they are not, the White Coat, and she said, "Oh no, that's my cue that our time's up." Said that they only have 10 minutes with a, if you want to go see the White Coat, you got 10 minutes. But what the kicker about this was too is my wife's friend had two things that she wanted to discuss, and they told her that no, you can only talk about one thing per appointment. So if you have another issue, you're going to have to call back and make another appointment and then come back in and talk about that then, So it's almost like these places are getting ready for, they want to be that streamlined. They're going to have that many people that they can only have 10 minutes apiece per person. Yeah, that sounds very caring. And, they care about you so much. These are the ones that you run to. Well, most people turn to this system for help when anything happens to them. And the system is the beast system. They're run by our enemies, the Freemasons and Eastern Stars and all of the nonsense that goes on with all of that. They're the ones running things. So why do we go to them for help? They're our enemies. Anyhow, it's like, then that way I was thinking about zombies, because all of the zombie movies that we've seen, and The Walking Dead, and all the programming for that, it's just countless. In Hollywood, they love you too, they just want to make these things for your entertainment, right? Well, it seems to me that it is just all programming, and if there wasn't going to be some kind of a zombie thing happen, then what's all the shows about it for? So then that brings you into the snake bite that everybody, is running out for. And a lot of people are, they just got to have it. They're so scared. And so when you start messing with your DNA, and your RNA and all of this. This does something to your body that you can never change. It ain't like you can, you know, after you get bit, that's it. After you get bit, that's it. And what's it going to do in like a year or 2 years or 5 years or whatever it is? Probably some kind of time release potion in it too, you know. So, and I've been finding out that what is happening right now with the snake bite is that the proteins that this thing is supposed to help you with, you know, to boost your immune system and all of that. Well, the same thing is shutting off the proteins that your body has in it that fight against cancer tumors and things in your body. So them proteins, they're finding out that are being shut off. Huh. And all these hospitals are going real streamlined and bam, bam, come through, get your, you know, you got 10 minutes. It's just, it's all gonna lead up to something together. It just wouldn't even make sense if it doesn't. With all the other scorpion stings that are gonna come after the main snake bite, you know, because they're gonna have to try to get ahead of the problem that the first one is causing. So you're gonna need to have scorpion stings, you know, with probably a nice little sheet that shows you all your scorpion stings that you get. And so, you know, what's that? That's gonna, these fallen angels are smart, you know. Like there's never been one of these snake bites the way that it's designed right now that has ever worked. It didn't work with the animals that they've been trying it on. The animals' babies had tumors and they were all deformed, and you know, when you start messing around with the way that your body operates, how it's supposed to operate, and you start tweaking it in different ways, who knows, you know? The zombie apocalypse. I know that the military, they have training for zombies, you know? What would they do in a zombie apocalypse? It's not that much of a stretch of the imagination to, if you're messing around with your DNA, if you could end up being like that. I mean, it may sound kind of science fiction, but that's only because that Hollywood's made it that way. You know, they put it in science fiction movies. But that's where most of the truth lies. You know, Hollywood. I'm sure a lot of you guys know about this by now, but you know, Hollywood is the wood that the witches and, say, wizards with their little magic stick, you know, their, the heck the word is, magic wand, their magic wand, how it's well, that's made out of Hollywood, and they cast spells with that. So it stands to reason that Hollywood is is named exactly for that reason as well. Anyhow, I know I talked about a few different things here and mushing stuff together, but with the algos, or the things listening to everything nowadays. Anyhow, we will let you guys go for now, and we'll talk to you later. See you. Love you. Bye.